Nnamdi Kanu's case gets tougher as Ifeanyi Ubah drags DSS to court, makes strong demands. Senator Ifeanyi Ubah, the lawmaker representing Anambra North Senatorial District at the National Assembly on Monday, approached a Federal High Court Abuja seeking an order to be allowed to visit the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, in the custody of the Department of State Services (DSS). The motion was brought pursuant to Section 36 of 1 of the 1999 Constitution as amended and under the inherent jurisdiction of the court as preserved, vide Section 6 of 6b of the said Constitution. In a motion on notice dated October 15th, marked, the plaintiff Ubah is praying the court to grant him leave to visit the defendant Nnamdi Kanu in DSS custody as part of his oversight legislative function. He is seeking an order of his honorable court directing the complainant and or the Department of State Services (DSS) to allow the said Senator Dr. Ifeanyi Ubah access to the detention facility for purposes of visiting the defendant Nnamdi Kanu. In an affidavit personally deposited by Senator Ubah, it was stated that there had been serious agitation aimed at pressing home his release, and this had degenerated into proclamation of sit-at-home order in the southeast, a situation which is crippling the economy of the country. That I know that the sit-at-home order are a medium of expression of solidarity to the detained defendant, and same has been hijacked by unknown criminals elements who are now terrorizing the southeast and engaging the wanton killings, assassination and burning of valuables and properties. You see, if we are to look into this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case with a fair look, or if we are to give Nnamdi Kanu's trial a fair look and a sincere look, you will see that a lot of government agencies deserve to be sued. Aside from the Kenyans that interfered, in Nigeria, a lot of agencies. Then, before we now start talking about individuals. You see that? Because the damages that this country, Nigerian, has caused on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, oh my God. It is God that preserved Nnamdi Kanu. I am telling you, it's God that preserved him. It is God that preserved him. If not, Nnamdi Kanu would have long gone. God wants Nnamdi Kanu to succeed. That is why he still kept him alive. If not, this country, Nigerian, would have taken him. But God did not allow them to succeed. I'm not surprised that the DSS are refusing Senator Ifeanyi Ubah access to see Nnamdi Kanu, because this is what they did to even Nnamdi Kanu's own counsels, his own lawyers. Are they supposed to deny Nnamdi Kanu's lawyers access to see Nnamdi Kanu? Are they? Are they supposed to? You see that? This is to tell you how dangerous this country, Nigerian, is. If not for the interference of international bodies and international personalities, if not that Nnamdi Kanu is a world figurehead, and the sign has been shown that Nnamdi Kanu, that the whole world have an eye on the trial of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, this country would have succeeded in eliminating Nnamdi Kanu, in killing him. I'm telling you, they would have succeeded. They would have wanted to. Thank God they did not succeed. Thank God they did not succeed. Yeah, you understand? So, Ubah shouldn't be surprised, because we're talking about the federal government here. We're talking about the federal government here. And they alone knows why they took that decision. I'm saying it that it is that the DSS took that decision is through President Muhammadu. That order is coming from President Muhammadu, not the DSS chairman. You understand? Not the DSS chairman. So they know what they are doing. These people you are seeing, they know what they are doing. They are very deceitful set of human beings. So that's why we must not trust them. So the move that Senator Ubah have just taken is a very good move. Everybody wants to sue the federal government. Most especially the DSS. They deserve to be sued. They deserve to be sued. The DSS deserve to be sued. You understand? Because the atrocity that the DSS has committed, the atrocity they committed is more or less like the atrocities committed by the Kenyan Special Police. Those ones, their own issue is still cooling in the cooler. When Nnamdi Kanu is done with the federal government, then it cannot divert and stretch its tentacle to the Kenyans. Though those ones are still trying to defend themselves, are still trying to paint the story that they don't know anything about the extradition. Whereas they are the architect. They started the whole thing. You see that? So, my dear viewers, I tell you that the DSS in question, the DSS themselves, they have a lot to answer, a lot of questions to answer. They have a lot of questions to answer because we cannot just continue like this. We can't just continue like this. You understand? They have overdone. They have overdone. We cannot just be looking at them and allow them to do things and go scot-free. Look at the torture. You look at the torture Nnamdi Kanu have to undergo because of these people. Look at the torture. Look at the pains. No, you look at it now. Yeah? They even went as far as denying his own family. So, my dear people in the house, I will say that this challenge which Senator Ubah have just thrown. So, my dear listeners in the house, please, let me still hear you. Let me still know your opinion and your thoughts on this very issue. Whatever it is, don't forget to leave your comments below the comment section. Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.